Louisiana Beer Reviews Chocolate Stout, 8% alcohol. State of Brewing Chocolate Stout. Well, that's what Aldi's calling it on their website, State of Brewing Chocolate Stout. But the label just says Chocolate Stout. Stout with chocolate extract and chocolate cacao. Well, that would make sense because that's what chocolate comes from, cacao beans or cocoa beans. Waunakee, Wisconsin, best by September 7th, 2023. So that means it was canned on September 7th, 2022. It was $6.99 for the 4-pack at Aldi. 12-ounce cans. Now, I don't know how long this has been around, but I know that BC's Beer Reviews has a video posted from 2 years ago. Okay. Well, it's a very dark brown appearance, basically black, with a beige head. Doesn't look totally different than the peanut butter porter from the same company that I reviewed before this. So, but the head is lighter. Okay, spongy. Crackly. Let's go with the nose. Huh. Now the other one was bursting with peanut butter powder in the nose. This one is I don't smell anything. Okay, I'm serious. I don't. So the aroma is, you can't say an F because it doesn't smell bad. It's just a no call, no aroma. Let's go to the taste. Hopefully the taste will be dynamite. I'm going to see if I can find this on Beer Advocate, Rate Beer, Untapped, but I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to. I might, but they don't give names to their beers. It just, the style is the name. Chocolate Stout. You can't look that up on YouTube. You get 1,000, different videos, and none of them will be this. But I looked up State of Brewing Chocolate Stout, and I came up for this. So we'll see what I can find. Yeah, chocolatey. It's mild. Tastes like they might be using a mix of milk chocolate and dark chocolate. A blend, a mixture. Body's high medium, not heavy body, but heading toward that. Get a little roasted burntness on it, but not char, just a little bit of that. I would say the finish is like 55-45. 55% sweet, 45% dry. Maybe I have it backwards, but I think it's mostly sweet. It's a dessert type beer. Bitterness is there, like with the peanut butter porter. It's not too bitter though, but it's there. Like 3 out of 5 hop cones. I don't know what it's coming from. Could be from the dark chocolate and hops. It might just be using some really bittering hops. Sweetness. It's weird because it finishes pretty sweet. Most beers finish mostly dry, but in the flavor, It's not so sweet. So it's an oddity. Usually beers like these, they'll be really sweet in the flavor, but they'll finish dry, or mostly dry. This one isn't so sweet in the flavor. I mean, it isn't so sweet in the flavor. I'm getting confused myself. But it's more sweet in the finish. Okay, I got it right. I'm tasting some malt. Almost like you get in malted milk balls. But I think that's mostly malted wheat. This would be malted barley. Trying to think what else. It's chocolatey, but not overly. So it's just like chocolatey and dark bread crust, but not too chocolatey, not too bready. Hoppy, or forget that. Bitterness units from the hops are probably very low, but from this other material, it's relatively high. $1.75 a can. Well, Samuel Smith's chocolate stout is a great one. I've had some from Founders, but then they like 12%, I think chocolate could be a hard thing to pull off in beer. I know from another Wisconsin company that does some Trader Joe's products, Rhinelander Brewing, they have chocolate bunny. And then they made some chocolate beers for Trader Joe's that were good, really good. They kind of had that bitter, I don't know what to say about the bitterness. I'm not even sure I like it or dislike it. I'm just kind of like, this beer, you can tell it's got me confused. Like, I don't know how to approach it. But it's very interesting, and it's well worth buying. And it looks like they're trying to make it look like another company's product. Who has a product that looks like this? I'm telling you, it caught my eye and I was like, doesn't another company have a product that looks like this? It's kind of old looking with the drop shadow, because that was like a 1990s thing where it made it look like it was three-dimensional. I don't know, but it looks like somebody else's stuff. It is an independent craft brewer. Just because they do contract brew doesn't mean anything. Okay, I have to get it together. I have to make a score. Doesn't taste fake or anything like that. It's just different. And there's something in there I'm trying to pin down. There's like it's like this Vietnamese milk bread or something that somebody brought me one time. Stout with chocolate extract and chocolate cocoa. Well, hey, but it's natural, so I'm going to go with 89, B+, 8.9 out of 10. It's a very good beer. And it was very confusing and weird. So, but I'm not going to say any off flavors. Off. Like, something wrong with it. Like some of this Bell's beer is like the best brown and the Expedition Stout. And more than that, I thought, like, what's this off flavor in it? It's like something wrong with it. It's not that with this. It's just like strange, or if you want to say exotic flavors that I cannot pin down. And if I looked at the ingredients, you'd say, you know, I'd say, well, that's not anything exotic on there, so I can't explain it. But yeah, so very good. If you see it for $6.99 a 4-pack, don't hesitate to buy it. Buy it, check it out, and I think you'll find that it's at least a B, good, in that area. So, laissez les bon temps relais. I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Waunakee, Wisconsin, and tour the State of Brewing Brewery.